Hey guys, remember that every Monday you can watch an Earthcore extra video, and every Tuesday you can watch Earthcore comics. Every other Wednesday you can go to Earthcore music, and on every Thursday there will be an Earthcore gaming video, and then there'll be a new Earthcore studio project every month uploaded on Fridays. So ladies and gentlemen, as we know, Joe Manganiello, hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right, is apparently playing Deathstroke. I'm not going to say my opinions on the casting because I haven't seen him as in the role. Hopefully he does a good job, because then everything will be good and we'd have a good Batman movie again. And no one complained about a good Batman movie, do they? There are also rumours going around that Ryan Potter will be casted as Tim Drake, aka Robin. I have no idea who Ryan Potter is, but hopefully he does a good job as well. Alright then, since I'm not going to be talking about the casting like everyone else seems to do, let's talk about the potential in these storylines. So the first option could be that Deathstroke is not actually the main villain, he's just a hired gun. Which could be an interesting kind of way out of it, because he is a hired assassin or a mercenary. I think I pronounced that wrong, but I'm just trying to spitball, you know, so it's like he could be just hired by someone like the Court of Owls, Joker, because the Joker that we've seen in the Suicide Squad doesn't look like someone that would get his hands dirty unless necessary. So that's one way we could do it. Number two is we could have Deathstroke as actually the main bad guy, because he is known to be really smart and one of the best fighters in the DC universe. So that would be very interesting. So like you could have Deathstroke go against Batman, and then Robin somehow gets involved, or maybe even like have two villains. I know this never goes well in any movie ever to have too many villains, but maybe have Deathstroke and someone else as a villain, but maybe like Deadshot, maybe have those two as villains, or like working together, you know. Don't have Deathstroke working on Deathstroke working with someone, because then it makes it more of a threat to Batman, because we know he can take anyone on 1v1 really. So maybe even have Lex Luthor have a go at him from like behind the scenes of jail. You know, his other plan failed, because it's obviously going to fail in Justice League. Spoilers. But yeah, maybe have that as a backup for him. Option number three is that we could possibly have League of Assassins. Yeah, once again, I've only seen League of Assassins from Arrow, but I know from the fact League of Assassins is a big thing in the comics. And I'd kind of like to see him, really. I'd kind of like to see League of Assassins be involved in the DC EU, Detective Comics Extended Universe. God, that's a mouthful to say compared to MCU. MCU does run off the tongue a bit better, I've got to admit. Option number four is to include my favourite faction against Batman, the Court of Owls, and have Deathstroke as the Talon. I know this option might not be as popular when people go, but why not just have the Talon? But Court of Owl maybe don't want to come out, if you know what I mean, and maybe they want to make a trilogy of it, people thinking Court of Owl, will they, won't they? So like in the first movie you have Deathstroke, who basically the Court of Owls have hired. Deathstroke doesn't know it's the Court of Owls, you just know it's some master planner or master thing, really. And then in the second one you have Batman v the Talon. And then the third one, because trilogies, we got to have a trilogy these days, you have basically all of the Owls being released in Gotham, and then you have a Bat Family movie where you see Dick Grayson's point of view, Barbara Gordon's point of view, hopefully by Jenna Malone, Red Hood's, Tim Drake's, you name it, or the Bat Family's point of view, which I think would be amazing. So yeah, that's this video over. Just like I'm going to remind you again, every Tuesday is our upload time, so if you want a video based on comics every Tuesday, subscribe to Earthcore Comics, and then when you go into our channel, subscribe to the Earthcore family. That's right, we've got them all in the side there. So yeah, if you want content during the week, go ahead, there's your place to see the Earthcore family every day for the working week. This has been ProbsCobs, and I hope you enjoyed it, because I've enjoyed talking to you. See you later.